Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Stone with Parenting Aces. Pardon my appearance, I just ran in from playing some singles this morning. As I told our guest, Heath Waters of Match Tennis App, I looked all cute yesterday, did my hair, got my makeup on. Today, you're getting me straight from the tennis court, so oh well. Heath, how are you?
Doing great. How about you, Lisa?
I'm good. I'm a little frazzled. I've got a lot going on this week. My kids are coming down to celebrate the holiday with us this weekend. So a little nutty, but all good.
Awesome. It's a great time of year. Happy holidays to you.
Same to you. Same to you. So I've done a couple podcasts. I've written articles. I've done Q&As about this new USTA 2021 junior comp structure and the ranking structure. And then lo and behold, I get this email from Match Tennis App over the weekend saying, guess what? We have created this fantastic platform to help all of you deal with these new changes and make it simpler for everybody. Heath, I'm just blown away. And as I always tell you, where the hell were y'all when my kid was playing junior tennis?
That's right. That's right. Sleeping. Or having babies.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about 2021. A lot of new changes coming in with USTA, new nationwide platform. With all the different levels 1 through 7, and we revamped our app to make the hopefully transition very seamless for our subscriber base. And so I'd love to show you what we got.
All right, show us. And y'all's website, it's matchtennisapp.com, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, matchtennisapp.com. We now have a free basic version, or we will have it starting January 1. We have it. We already have it, but you, to this date, typically would have to go through a USTA tournament and click the link to get the free version. Mm-hmm. We have a premium version as well that has more features. Some of the features I'm going to be showing you today are premium, but some are not. And so, anybody can use it for free, and hopefully things like get a college scholarship, that's a free service, doubles pairing, all that kind of stuff. Really cool.
Cool. All right. So are you ready to share your screen?
Yes. Let me go ahead and share. And
let's get it.
Let me know if.
Okay. Hang on. There we go. All right. There we are.
All right, so you're able to see my screen?
We are able to see your screen.
Wonderful. So we've Match Tennis App is all about managing the tournament journey and trying to make and enhance the quality of experience for us parents out here like ourselves. We're tennis parents as well. Make the journey effortless, seamless, and a lot less painful and more enjoyable. And so everything that we do is what parents are asking for. We just keep adding and make it better. People like you, Lisa.
I know.
So with all the new changes coming in, we'll just go ahead and dive in. First of all is our tournament search. USTA, as you know, you've been interviewing USTA people and all that. Levels 1 through 7 nationwide congruency, which is, helpful in a lot of ways. The search platform right now on USTA is still in works, and so we have all of the tournaments for 2021 in our system. And so if you look at we're on the home page here, and you'll see any upcoming tournaments that the player might have entered. You just click here, and they come in. You can check in for them. These are tournaments that my son is in, and so you can click on these and go right to the tournament details page. And then, of course, we're a calendar-based app. So all the tournaments that you search for and add to your calendar, you can manage your whole career with your tournaments, your journey right through the calendar. You can click on these tournaments and look at the details of them. But what we have, say you want to find, we used to have all the same colors. We have now, if I click on this tournament search, we got 3 main search things: tournament search, player search, and ranking search. They're all very powerful. Not a lot of people know all the power that's behind them. We're going to show you a little bit, so you might get excited and make your life a lot more easy. If I click on tournament search for the new USTA tournaments, as you see at the bottom here, there's level 1 through 7. They're going to be color coded now. So this is the legend down here. And just to show you how fast and easy this is inside of our system, I'm just going to click organization. You could bypass this if I want, but I don't want to pull all the other tournaments in, USTA. So I'm just going to search for some USTA tournaments, and immediately it pulls all the USTA tournaments nationwide for whatever I've clicked. You see all the different levels, but I want to do a specific date. I'm going to do January 1. You got to click on the actual number through. We'll just do June 30th here, and then you just click over here in the right, push done, and now it's going to pull all those tournaments in through that date. But I want to get even more specific. I want to do it by level. My son is a little bit higher level than the 6s, so I want to do really levels 2, 3, and 4. Those are the levels he's mainly going to be playing. You could, if you're 5, 6, and 7, if you're an entry level player, then you can click any of these and it'll show only the levels you want. And as you see, they're color coded. So as you see, they're tagged with these colors here. It's going to tell you if it's an open tournament, L3 open. That means now you can cross border and play anywhere in the United States, which is really cool if you're traveling. If I'm traveling to California, I could still play a level 3 and get the credit as if I was playing right here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we're at. So it's a wonderful thing here that you can do. So I've got all the level 3s and 4s and 2s will show up in here in the system that nationwide. So here's level 2s green, level 4s are yellow, and red are the level 3s. However, that's still a little bit too broad. I would like to narrow it down, say I just wanted to play in my section, and we'll show you. So I'm in the southern section. I'm just going to click the southern section, push done, and now I've narrowed down to level 3s, 4s, and 5s in my section. And then if I want to investigate the tournament a little bit right here, here's a pretty cool thing you can do. This is a tournament, level 3 closed, national level 3 closed. I can click on that, and I can look at the details of this page and see all the entry deadlines, all this stuff. I can look at the applicants list. If I want to look at the applicants list here, pretty cool. It will show you the applicants list, and he's in the, and then you just go by a filter. If I want to look at the boys 18s, that's what he would be in. And then I can sort it. So you can sort it by section, national, UTR. I'm going to sort it by section. And there's my son. You'll see him and all the people that are in it. If I want to sort it by UTR, I click UTR and it sorts it by UTR. So you can kind of see the level of all the players that are in the tournament and so forth. Very robust and helpful. But here's what's really neat too. We just added it. So y'all are the first to see this right here on Parenting Aces. You see this little button right here. Is it worth him playing this event? I don't know. So we want to see and get educated. So I can click this little chart here, and I can, and what I'll do, I know that it's a level 3 closed, the ranking type. I want to see, will this help my son move up, down? Where would he move playing this tournament? National ranking type is what I'm interested in. I'm going to look at, I know it's a feed in through quarterfinals because it said it on that tournament details page. And then I'm going to select which player am I referring to for this event. And if you have multiple players and children, it'll show you that. But what's so neat here, this is a ranking forecaster. It is going to show you based on the round that you reach. My son is currently in the tennis league national points. It's going to change when the shadow rankings update, but 878 in the boys 18s in the nation. Well, it's going to show you based on the round that he would, is it a good thing for him to play this tournament? Well, if he reached the feed-in consolation round of 16, he would move to 492. It's going to show you his approximate ranking, where he would move based on his result for this tournament. Now, if you knew, now eventually this is all going to be automated, but points defending, if I knew he was defending points from the previous year, then I would put that in, and any bonus points that he might get, or I might anticipate he might get. So in the middle of a tournament, you could actually use this service right here too, to see, well, okay, what if I get, maybe you're in the round of 32 of 128 draw, and you want to see what will I move to when I get, if I get to the round of 16 or the quarters or whatever, kind of as a motivational little tool, and you'll see where your ranking will approximately move to based on the rounds you get. Now, if this was a level 5 tournament, it might, so green means he'd move up. It will be red if he wouldn't move up. So if I put in a level 5, it might not move his national ranking up because the points aren't strong enough to move him up for that level of tournament. So it would be red if it was moved his ranking down, or if he's defending, if he didn't win a round or say something, and it would be green, and it shows you what it's going to move to approximately if you do play some. So it's a great little tool you can use that we just added this week actually as a new feature for educational purposes on decision making of what tournaments you should play. Pretty cool. And we got something else to show you in a few minutes. Now,
well, let me just say, Heath, that tool alone is so valuable when you're trying to figure out, we've got, let's say, a level 3 that would require us to drive 4 hours to, or we've got a level 4 that is within an hour drive. Does it make sense to stay close to home and play the level 4, or is the competition in that event not high enough to really help our child move up and progress in his development? And I love being able to just have that at the touch of a button and make those decisions.
Yeah, it's really educational and informative, so you can make good decisions to help your child reach whatever goals they might have, or just like you said. Now, say for instance, that's a level 3, in maybe say I'm in the 14s division, because my son's 14, he just plays up in the 18s. But just say he's playing a 14s, your child's playing a 14s, and maybe you want to. And that the points really wouldn't move up in the 14s, but what you could do potentially as an alternative is choose the 16s division,
right,
as to get competition that way, a little bit more level-based play. So you can also do things like that. Now, you've mentioned distance. Well, you can also put in right here, right? So I'm gonna put my zip code, and we want, within 50 miles. Say I didn't want to travel so much. So then by radius, well, it narrows it down to 3 tournaments. Mm-hmm. And but you see there, it doesn't have all the age divisions like this 16s I really don't want. So I say, well, I'm going to keep narrowing it down, right? Well, he's playing mainly in the 18s, so we'll probably narrow it down even more. So this is, with 50 miles from my house, and it's the boys 18s, which he really wants to play, level 2s and 3s and 4s. There's only over the next 6 months, these 2 tournaments that are 50 miles away. So if I change the radius and took that off, of course, now you'll see all the tournaments in the South, because I chose Southern section. I could do it by state and only in Georgia. So it's just a very robust, very simple tool to use. And say in June here, I wanted to add this Mobile tournament level 3. I just click the little button here. And you can create calendars for one child, or if you have multiple children, and then you have a master calendar that contains all of your people at the same time, all your players at the same time. But I'm going to add it to Heath Paul's calendar here, submit. And this was June the 5th, Mobile Boys 18s. And I'm just going to, a little trick inside of Match Tennis app. Not everybody knows. You could click the home button, but this little Match Tennis logo, you just click that. That's kind of your quick way to get to the home page, your calendar again. And I'm going to go to June. And see, there it is. So there's the tournament. It's added. Once I add that tournament to the calendar, what's so cool is that it will allow you to receive a entry deadline 3 days before and on the day of, which we've mentioned previously in other shows. Yeah. This is a really cool feature. And,
no more excuses for missing entry deadlines.
That's
Zero
right.
excuses. Right? Yeah, the app takes care of it for you.
That's right. And right from this page, you can click, you can go to the USTA to serve tennis now is what they're calling it. You can register. It just links you right to that and do all that right from here.
Yeah.
So that is the new and improved tournament levels 1 through 7 here feature that hopefully will simplify the tournament calendar and make it easy for all of our subscriber base for the new platform in 2021. Would you like me to move on to the next one?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is tournament now. Let's say that you want to travel to California and you want to play somebody in your own vacation, or you're in your backyard and you want somebody to practice with or find match play. This is just a new robust feature that we haven't told a lot of people about, but it's so powerful. I just click on the player search, and so I could search by name, ranking, whatever is radius, but I'm going to start with radius. I want to find people within 25 miles of where I live that I can, because one of the biggest things is finding practice partners in match play, but also doubles. Say you wanted to find a doubles partner. We have most every player in the United States now in our system. throughout the United States that you can reach out to and send a message and contact them. Privatized. You don't share your contact. You just get a message saying you have a match play request or a practice request from waiting inside of Match Tennis app, and people can connect with you, and it goes right here. You see, I got 391 messages in my inbox.
You need to get on that, Heath.
I better start replying. But a lot of those are practice ones and stuff. But you can communicate back and forth privately without sharing your private info. It's really incredible. And so I'm going to show you how it works real quick. I did radius of 25 miles from my zip code here, the zip code, and I'm going to, now it's going to just automatically pull anybody up within that zip code, but I want to narrow it down. So to get some match play for my son. So I'm going to sort it. I can find them by USTA national rankings, like sectional, district, UTR, tennis recruiting, if they're blue chip or 3-star, ITF rankings, whatever you want. I'm going to do it by UTR. And then I want to do a range maybe between 12 and 14. So maybe my kid can really get whooped. And I'm going to push done, and it's going to pull up anybody within a 12-mile radius. And I'm going to sort it over here by name. I want to sort it by UTR. I could do it by distance and whoever's closest, but I'm going to do it because I know it's within 25 miles and they're a little higher ranked than my son. I want to get him some great match play if possible. And here we go. You see 13-4, 13-2, all these people down here. This is actually my student, Kieran Powell. So I'm going to choose him and I'm going to send him a message. I just click on this. Here's his name. And it says send message. And I want to reach out and see if I can get some match play up. I can click either one of these buttons, but I'm going to click the send a message. And I can practice match. I can, practice match. Let's say I can say whatever I want. Would you like to play match play or something, whatever you want to put in here. And, hi, you can put your, my son is looking for some match play. And you can put it much more elaborate like that. Want to play, you might want to do a little more than this. You can send that message. And so message sent. So he'll receive a message in his email because his emails are in our system. And like I said, the majority of all tournament players in the United States are already in our system. So you can reach out to them for doubles. You can reach out and play match play. And I'll just wait for him to respond, and I'll get that little notification that he responded to be in my inbox, and we can go back and forth. Same thing for doubles. A lot of players throughout the United States are using it to find doubles partners and messages. Of course, we have a doubles partner finding system already for every tournament that you play. You can go in and excuse me, let me go here. Well, we'll go there. If I want to find a doubles partner for any specific tournament, maybe coming up or something like that, I can click here and I can just, this little red button, find a doubles partner, and I can add my name to the list and start in that, create a list. This tournament's still way out, so no one's added their name to the list, but sometimes there's 50 to 100 people on these lists, and you can privately reach out to them without sharing your personal info and find doubles partners like that. So that's yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, it's just so great. I mean, all of these features are features that parents have been asking for years. And here you've created all of this, and it's available right on your phone. So it's awesome.
Yes, you can get it right off from your phone. And it's our goal is to, make this journey more easy for everybody as they're trying to navigate this crazy tournament world. And hopefully we're just listening and keep doing what everybody's asking. We'll tell you what's coming in 2021 as well. Some really cool, hopefully life-changing experiences coming up for 2021. I'll share that at the very end here. Okay. Rankings. So if you want to find a ranking, we're the only ones in the world who do this, but say you want to go in and you want to look at the national ranking, boys 14s, you just choose whatever category you're looking for the rank. I'm going to choose national, and you just push next. And we have tutorials on our website if you get stuck or trying to figure out how to do all this. It's real easy, but you can go to those video tutorials and then, category national, boys 14s. And then I just push search. And as you see, the rankings come up. We just changed this to make it a little bit more effective for our needs, for high performance especially. But actually, this is a national ranking of all the top players in the country. And over here, what's cool, again, you can sort it by national, you can sort it by sectional. It's sortable. That's what's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
If I go over here, instead of sorted by ranking, you see these top three people here, Cooper, Darren, and Alexander. But if I sort it by UTR, for instance, my son in the Winter Nationals, as example, he might be, if I typed in Heath, he's ranked 200 in the nation, right? But in the Winter Nationals, what's interesting, if you just push UTR here, in the Winter Nationals, he would have been the top. I'm going to sort it. He would have been the top seed in the Winter Nationals because his UTR, as far as level of players, I'm going to push it twice here. So what you do is it sorts in descending or ascending. Mm-hmm. Hopefully here. One moment. In the joy of technology. Let's do this one more time. Let me go there we go. Okay. I'm going to go by name. Sorry. Oh, goodness. 14th. There we go. Okay. So now what you see is when I do it by UTR, that Darren is no longer number 2. He's number 4. And as I showed you, my son was he was 200, but look, he's 21 as far as UTR strength. So, for parents who want to know, say my son played that Winter Nationals, right? Mm-hmm. And he was 200 in the nation because he's mainly been playing 18s and he's playing, say, down in the 14s again. And he drew the 1 seed, but he'd be the highest level UTR base. So that kind of, for education and for research and all that, you can have a relative idea of the strength of the players in every tournament that you ever play. Also by national rankings, because a lot of these people, most of these top 10, 20 people are playing up in other age divisions. So you can kind of scout that out for your purposes. Okay, so that's really neat that we have added that for your educational needs. And then one thing that is been really requested is what tournaments to play when and when to play what tournaments. And we've brought the 2021 things in. Once you add a player into your My Players here, you can add as many players as you want. It kind of is magic because you can create calendars, it pulls all the ranking data in. But this tournament schedule right here is really neat because you might not know which tournaments to play or which ones are best. And so you can go in here and you can answer these questions. It pulls in your data, your state, southern, national rankings for whatever age division you're choosing. If you play multiple age divisions, you can do it by that one. And then you just answer the question, I want to say, so he's right now, say national, he's 811 in the nation, and we want to move that ranking up. And he used to be top 10 in the boys 12, so we're trying to, we want to try to get close to that again. But for now, we'll just make it top 50 since he's still so far 811. And we want to do a goal. I'm thinking, I'm just giving you a hypothetical of kind of the way to use this. Next August is after the second big national tournament. So after that one, we want to at least be top 50. That's kind of a realistic goal. And so what I do is national ranking, he's 811. We want to be top 50, by the August 31st of next year. I click generate recommendations. So this generates where you are and what you need to be in order to get the points needed. And it tells you need singles and doubles combined. You need to average 233 points for 6 tournaments because they take your 6 best tournaments. And then it will spit out all the possible tournaments between now and then that you could play in order to try to reach that goal. And so it's not going to spit out, in here, you're not going to see level. Really, look at here. For him to do that, it's only pulling up level 2s and 3s. And that level 4s will not help him reach that goal. You just can't get enough points. Mm-hmm. And so it automatically pulls up only the tournaments that can move you into the green, like we showed you that ranking forecaster. And actually, you can go here and you can click ranking forecaster right here by this Scottsdale tournament. Matter of fact, we went and we searched. We thought, man, during February, we're in Atlanta, it's kind of cold, a little colder, not as much up north, but we would like to, pull up. We'd like to maybe go to Key Biscayne or Scottsdale to a little warmer environment to play a national tournament. So what you can do is you just click on that ranking forecaster, and again, we just follow these little. We know it's a feed-in quarters again, and we just follow the little steps, and it will tell us, goodness, if he wins this tournament, he would move from 878 to 44.
Wow.
In the nation. If he got quarters, he could move to 297, or he won't move much at all if he doesn't win.
Mm-hmm.
But it tells you exactly where you are, and then you can say, okay, I want to add this tournament, so I'm going to add that Key Biscayne. I just go over here, and I'm going to add this tournament. You click the plus symbol, look at the details. If you want more of the details, I'm going to add this tournament to his calendar because that looks like a good option to go play and maybe in a good warmer environment. The other thing is, what's really neat, one last thing for people when they're making decisions on these tournaments. If I go back to this tournament schedule, you don't have to, as you see here, I have Southern section, right? What's cool is you might want to eliminate that. I want to eliminate the Southern section, and you might want to eliminate the radius altogether. So I'm going to do that. And now, as you see, it's pulling tournaments from all around the country, but it's the levels you want. Because remember, in 2021, it's cross-border. So you can say, but I want to see where are all the, let's do where the level 3 twos in the United States between now and June. Well, here they are for the boys 18s. And so now, goodness, I just got to choose which one of those do I want to play. If I want to see where all the level 3, same thing. But remember, it's cross-border. Some of these are going to be in the Southern section, but a lot of them, if I just choose level 3s, they're not. So you see Rome, Georgia, that's right here, an hour and a half away. But you got them in Tempe, Arizona, California. You might, and then here's a really cool thing. Some are closed, meaning in Georgia, I can't go to Green Bay, Wisconsin to play this level 3 because it says closed. But watch this. Well, I only want to view the ones that are open, because open means anybody can, as soon as you type in open in the filter, now it only displays the open events that you can go anywhere in the country to play level 3, 4, 2, whatever it might be. If it says open, you can play it. And so I can go to Indiana, I can go to Tucson. So just extremely fast to navigate with the new tournament search for our subscription base.
This is brilliant, Heath. I mean, just brilliant. And these tools are going to be so helpful as people are trying to get used to this new system and the new ranking points and, the 7 levels of tournaments and how do you know where your kid fits in? I mean, this gives you everything in the palm of your hand. I absolutely love it. I was so excited when I got the email, like I said, over the weekend, and immediately reached out to you. I'm like, you've got to come talk about this real quick before January 1 so people can get a heads up and start playing around with it and get used to what it looks like, what it feels like, how to find the tournaments they need for their child to reach that level, to maximize development, to minimize expense and travel because, hey, we're still in COVID. So, let's keep that in mind. I just love everything about this.
Yeah. And the thing about it, with the new levels, if you're a border town, like, with Georgia, mm-hmm. the people that are out there near Tennessee and people on the border of Alabama, North Carolina, different places. Now you can go and find, you can cross border. Maybe it's closer to go 5 miles across the border instead of 30 minutes to find these tournaments. And you can do that now. Yeah. And I would love to share one little tidbit for what we got coming in 2021. And matter of fact, yeah. So think of this. So I'm on a tournament page here and you see this little button right here. Well, we've just partnered with a company.
Hang on, I'm going to go back to full screen for you. There we go.
Yeah. And so we're back on the tournament page. And so imagine this. So first quarter 2021, we're going to have this available, but you're going to be able to videotape because we're partnering with Swing AI. And we're going to provide a little code. Is that okay if we provide a little discount code for you
yes.
through us? Yeah. So we're partnering with Swing AI and Ion Cord as well. And you'll have 2 choices. One will be a video-based analytics system, and the other one will be an input-based analytical system, meaning every tournament that you go to, So you see this little button here for the ranking forecast. There's going to be a little video button right there. And I'm just kind of giving you what's coming because it's really exciting. But on that video button, you will be able to film all of your matches at a tournament. And you will be able to store them. You see all the tournaments you have. If I click on this tournament and you played 6 matches for that event, you'll be able to film each match. And with Swing AI and our partnership, you'll be able to store all of those videos through our system. You'll be able to access those videos, but instead of you having to edit the videos and spend 6 hours editing that 2-hour video and putting it on YouTube and all that, you simply will be able to click inside of our system and you'll be able to see all 6 of those matches videos with the analytics right from within our system. And so that's 2-hour video will turn into 6 or 7 minutes, and it's going to save parents so much time, and you're going to be able to get a discount through it will be a premium add-on, but you'll get a very nice discount because of our partnership going through Match Tennis App, and you'll be able to have that for the next 8 years of your life, 10 years, however many years. If you're starting at 8 or 9 or 10 years old as a child, maybe 10 years, you'll have videos for each and every tournament associated, because the videos will be associated with that tournament. So if you want to look back at national hard courts last year or your sectional championships or whatever it was, and you want to review those videos for each one of those matches, or if you just want to, as far as self-appraisal, am I getting better, and look at from match to match your improvement with your serve percentage, your return percentage, your winners, your errors, all of that. Or if you just want a black book, you want to be able to have the videos and watch your opponents and have the data on them, it will all be inside of our system associated with each tournament you play. So you'll be able to have that repository to reference for your tournament, your entire tournament journey. We are so pumped about that. Really, for me, I used to take my QM1 and put GoPros up on the back of the fences for a few of my students, and it would take, and Monday was our film study day, and it used to take hours and hours to watch those. But now this does all the editing for you. It takes all the in-between points, and it has the analytics, and it's even going to call lines for you. So eventually all that kind of stuff. So we're really excited about it. And if you want to just manually input it, then we're going to have Eye on Court in there if you don't want the video and stuff as an alternative. So
well, and I would just say to those of you watching, we did a podcast with Swing Tennis AI a while back. So if you want to go back and hear more about what the features are of that app, it's so cool. And to have them partner with Match Tennis App now and have all of this available in one place is incredible. Heath, how do we do the discount? How does that work?
So for we will provide a code for you to put on your podcast at the thing there, and they just click the link, and they'll get a immediate discount if they go through that link, and they can go ahead and get started. And then we'll, it's going to be probably 30 to 45 days before it's completely in our system, but they can go ahead and get the account created, and then it will automatically connect with Match Tennis App once we have all the details ironed out with the collaboration.
Love it. This is so awesome. And I'm so happy to get to chat with you about it and get to share this with the Parenting Aces community. And I know more changes are going to come as the year progresses, because y'all are all about the pivot. Y'all have it down to a science. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. We're trying. We're going to bat for those parents, coaches, and players. That's our goal, just like you are. And so anything we can do to help and any feedback we can get, we're always just trying to reach out and help, those that are on the journey with us.
If people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
The best way to reach is just support@matchtennisapp.com, or if you want to reach me personally, hwaters@matchtennisapp.com. Be happy to answer any questions or get your feedback or input or any things that we can add to make your life in this tennis journey more easy, then please reach out.
Yeah, there's Heath's email address, and Heath, I thank you so much, and I'm happy to see your face again. The beard was interesting, but I like seeing your handsome face. So.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm cold now. It kept me warm for a while, but my wife made me get rid of that thing. It's down to my chest, so I had to.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And to all of you watching, have a great holiday. And we've got lots of news coming in the new year, so stay tuned. But Heath, thanks again for joining me today, and look forward to seeing all the new changes coming in 2021.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Lisa.
Thanks
Bye,
so much.
everybody. Take care.
Bye.